Hello, everyone. Thank you for coming to our presentation for today. My name is Bhekani, and I am with Mokgadi.
Hi, everyone. Hope everyone is good. And thank you again, FBOs, for making your time.
Yes, obviously, making their time to come and learn more about the company policy. Thanks, Mokgadi. Right. With the show of hands, how many people are interested to learn more about what we're going to talk about today? Thanks, Gugu. Okay, we still have a little bit of time. So right now, what we're trying to do is we're trying to wait for other people to come in so that we get as many people to learn as much as we can about what we're going to talk about today. Okay, so get your pens ready, get your papers ready so that we can write down the questions that you may have. You know, we always have questions in these sessions that we have. And I'm sure you guys have plenty of questions to ask us, and we will do everything that we can to answer. Isn't that good?
Yeah,
correct?
try to answer all your questions. Yeah, that's true.
Okay. All right.
So, without any waste of time, because we only have an hour. So we're going to start with our presentation now. Thank you, Green.
All right.
See them in the next part. So welcome, everyone. Welcome again. So the introduction, as a forever business owner, it's essential to uphold the values, policies of Forever Living products. Recruiting new members into the Forever business is a responsibility that comes with ensuring they understand the company's policies, procedures, and compliance standards. So the role of the upline, the upline basically refers to the sponsor or mentor who introduces new FBOs into the business. It is the responsibility of the upline to guide and support new recruits, ensuring they are well-versed in Forever company policies, procedures, and compliance. So support from the Home Office and FBO Support Team. The Home Office in Southern Africa and the FBO Support Team are dedicated to assisting FBOs in understanding and complying with policies. And then you can reach out to us, the FBO Support Team, via email on fbosupport@forever.co.za, or you can WhatsApp us on +2764 636, or you can call our office on +2711 043 0900, which you can use for assistance and guidance.
Just give us a second, guys. We just had a small problem. We will continue with you now. We need to fix something. Sorry about that, guys. We're back. Khadi will continue.
Yes. Okay, the topic for today, we'll be talking about prohibited activities. So we're going to have a part 1 and a part 2. So let's dive right into our part 1. So prohibited activities, the executive committee is committed in ensuring full conformance with company policies or the code of professional conduct. It is with extreme importance that all our valid FBOs adhere or align to the company policy to eliminate omission and disregard for the company policies, as any omission may include termination. This training will discuss in detail prohibited activities to guide and support you on your business journey. Prohibited activities causing grounds for termination. So we have fraudulent sponsoring. An FBO is prohibited from sponsoring individuals without the knowledge of an execution of forever business owner application and agreement by such individuals. The fraudulent sponsoring of an individual as an FBO or the sponsoring or attempted sponsoring of non-existent individuals as FBOs or customers. Phantoms 2, qualifying for commission or bonuses. And then the next one is bonus buying. An FBO is prohibited from ordering more product than required to meet their sales needs, and additional products may be purchased only after 75% of that product's inventory has been sold, consumed, or otherwise utilized. An FBO is prohibited from purchasing products or encouraging other individuals to purchase products solely for the purpose of qualifying for bonuses, and from using any other mechanism by which strategic purchases are made to maximize commissions or bonuses when an FBO does not have a bona fide use for the products purchased. Then we're gonna go to how to ensure no inventory loading is occurring. So each FBO who orders product that was the subject of a prior order shall also be confirming and certifying to the company that 75% of the prior order of that product has been sold or otherwise utilized. Each FBO should keep accurate records of monthly sales, which records can be subject to inspection by the company upon reasonable notice. Such records will include reports reflecting inventory on hand at the end of the month. The second one, the company will be liberal in its application of the buyback policy on termination of a forever business, but FLP will not repurchase products or issue refunds on products certified as having been consumed or sold. Falsely representing the amount of product sold or consumed in order to advance in the marketing plan shall be grounds for termination. Number 3, to discourage the FBO from encouraging other FBOs to circumvent the inventory of loading prohibition, the company will charge back to a terminated FBO's upline any bonuses paid on product returned from a terminating FBO. Now here's a question, FBOs. So Rexmond, the power of forever is the power of love. And the question is, if you could, what is the one thing you would say? So our chats are open. Let's hear what you FBOs have to say. What is the one thing that you would say if you could?
I would say Rexmond is good. The statement is correct, and I really I really appreciate what he was saying, and I will also agree with Mokgadi on everything that she has been reading and advising us to do today. Definitely, if I could say something right now, yes, the power of forever is the power of love. Okay, now we're gonna go to our, and I see Beauty already has said, Beauty has already said, he will say no shortcuts. Definitely, Beauty, no shortcuts. Definitely, that's another good one. Guys, keep them coming, and yeah, keep them coming, and we'll read them as we go on, and Hadi will also be helping me out on the other side. I hope you have understood the first half of what we have been, the first quarter actually of what we've been talking about, and we are ready to go on. We're just giving you time to breathe so that you can write your questions, just in case there's something that you did not understand on the first quarter. Please let us know. All right. I will continue from here now. All right. We are still talking about the prohibited activities, okay? Right. The next one, this is very interesting. It's everyone does this one and everyone knows how to do with this one. I don't really believe that no one knows what this is all about. All right, prohibited activities. The first one, proxy purchasing. An FBO is prohibited from purchasing product in any other than his or her own name. All right, everyone knows about that. The next one, selling to another FBO. In addition to retail activities, an FBO is prohibited from selling product to any FBO other than his or her personal sponsored FBOs, but not less than 30% discount price. Any other sale to other FBO, either direct or indirect, is prohibited. Transition for both the selling and the buying FBO. The equivalent case credit of such a prohibited sale shall not be allowed for purchases of meeting the active requirements or qualification requirements for any other benefits within the marketing program. Resulting adjustments shall be made for this non-compliance. And the third one, solicitation materials. An FBO is prohibited from appearing in, being referenced in, or allowing the FBO's name or likeness to be featured or referenced in any promotional, recruiting, or solicitation materials for other direct sales company. And the next one, international disregard of the company policy. An FBO is prohibited from any action or failure to act with evidence, intentional disregard or gross negligence of company policy or the code of professional conduct. Okay. And the next one, the big one, selling in stores. An FBO is prohibited from permitting company products to be sold or displayed in retail stores, military PXs, swamp mats, flea markets, or like exhibitions. However, exhibitions for a period of less than 1 week in 12 months period at the same venue are considered temporary and are therefore permitted after receiving a written approval from the Home Office. An FBO who has a service-oriented office, a barbershop, a beauty shop, a health club, is permitted to display and sell products within that office, shop, or club. However, exterior signs or windows displays by such FBO to advertise the sale of company products are prohibited. An FBO is prohibited from selling or marketing forever brand products except that it be in its original packaging. However, products may be promoted and served in restaurants by the glass or portions. Okay, I hope everyone understood that one. I'm moving on to the next one. All right, we're still on the subject on selling in stores. Using unauthorized literatures. The company prior written approval is required to use, produce, or sell any sales aid or materials other than those provided by Forever Living Products, which is FLP. An FBO is prohibited from promoting or selling any sales aids, training materials, websites, or apps not provided by FLP, except to FBOs within his or her own downline. Such materials offered for sale to his or her own downline must be approved by FLP and be sold at the reasonable price. Selling online. An FBO is prohibited from transacting the sale of Forever products using any internet-based sales channels other than the company-provided retail storefront at foreverliving.com or at the approved independent FBO website. Selling to others for resale. An FBO is prohibited from selling FLP products to anyone for the purpose of resale and entrusting others to sell Forever Living products. Number 4, sponsoring an FBO into another company. An FBO is prohibited from directly or indirectly contacting, soliciting, persuading, enrolling, sponsoring, or accepting any FBO, FLP customers, or anyone who has an FBO or a customer within the last 12 months into or encouraging any such person in any way to promote opportunities in marketing programs of any direct sales company other than FLP. Number 5, an FBO is prohibited from disparaging other FBOs, FLP's products, services, the marketing and conversation plan, or FLP employees to other FBOs or third parties. Any questions, suggestions, or comments regarding these issues should be directed in writing to FLP corporate offices only. In this case, you also can send to FBO support at forever.co.za. Okay, guys, keep your questions coming on your comments. Write them down if you're lost, and if there's a comment that you want to make, we will go through them eventually. Okay, our next topic is making claims. All right, making product claims. FBOs may not make any representation expressly or by implication that Forever products can prevent, diagnose, treat, or cure any disease or medical condition. Forever products are intended to be ingested into the body, are purely nutritional or nutritional supplements, and are therefore regulated throughout the world as food. Forever products that are intended to be used on the body are regulated throughout the world as cosmetics. Forever does not produce or distribute any products that are to be considered or described as medicine, treatment, or cure.
Great! How about you give me a kiss? Are you out of your head,
Okay. Right. The next one, making earnings claims. Making any claims, FBOs may not make any false or deceptive representations expressly or by implication regarding the amount or level of income that a prospective FBO can expect to earn. Such representations include but are not limited to representations or images used to show dramatically improved luxuries or lavish lifestyle. Yeah, or lavish lifestyle. Okay, next one, operating business by proxy. A forever business and any resulting downline created or operated by proxy, either international or inadvertently, is prohibited and shall be adjusted for compliance with company policies and the code of conduct of professional conduct by the executive committee. And the fourth one, exporting products. An FBO is prohibited from exporting products for commercial use to a country where said products are not registered, formulated, or labeled in accordance with the jurisdiction and law of the country where the FBO is attempting to export said products. The next topic is advertising. Advertising price of products. An FBO is prohibited from any form of advertising of our products at any price below the suggested price, suggested retail price. This includes a stated price or any other pricing formula that reduces the price paid for any forever product to below that of our sales price. An FBO is prohibited from attempting in any manner to induce, coerce, or persuade any other FBO to terminate his or her position, cease doing business, or reduce his or her business building activities for any reason. Improper conduct. Forever shall have the exclusive right to terminate an FBO distributorship without notice if he or she engages in conduct that in forever's reasonable judgment, first, is contrary to the spirit of forever. Second, is unbecoming of a representative or FBO as forever. Third, is or could be harmful to the interest of forever, or does or could bring forever into disrepute. Okay, our main man, Edian, he's saying intentionally it is at the heart for forever woven into fabric of our foundational core values. Okay, this is our question. What are you intentional about? Please reply on the chats and then we'll take it from there. And I'm also going to take a short break now. I think I also have said a mouthful. Now we're gonna hand it over to Mokgadi again. I'm sure she also has taken a break.
I'm back, and the question stands: what are you intentional about? So the platform, the chats are open. We can read a comment or two just to find out what our FBOs are intentional about. Okay, we have one from Thokozani Mbuyazi, and he says, I'm intentional about building an ethical and thriving business. That's a good one right there, Thokozani. Thank you so much for your participation. Okay, and that's all for now. So if we don't have any more comments or reply in the chats, we're going to continue with our presentation. Oh, another one from Brenda Mutawung. She says, I'm intentional about getting to manager level and qualifying for all incentives. Oh, wow. That's a good one there, Brenda. Thank you so much. Thank you. So we're going to move on to our next part, company policies. Okay, without wasting any more time. Okay, Dr. Nzwaki, we're gonna open the platform for questions later on. Moving right along to the next part of our presentation, company policies. The FBO relationship with FLP is one of a contractual nature. So only adult individuals 18 years of age or older may contract with FLP to be an FBO. An FBO is allowed, subject to specific conditions, to register a closely held business entity to hold his or her forever business. A closely held business entity shall be defined as a business entity held by the original primary FBO, or if required by law or approved by FLP2. Shareholders, owners, members, or trustees will be allowed who must be directly involved in the day-to-day operation of the business, hereinafter referred to as the business entity. In addition to compliance with all of FLP standard forever business requirements and FLP company policies and the Code of Professional Conduct, the individual FBOs will be required to execute a forever business entity agreement, which shall supplement, be incorporated, and considered part of the forever business owner agreement, outlining the additional terms and conditions under which the FBO agrees to operate as a business entity. The forever business entity agreement can be obtained in the forms and downloads link available under My Business after signing in as an FBO at foreverliving.com. The FBO is solely responsible for seeking individual professional advice regarding the establishment of a business entity, its tax effects, and other contingent legal issues. FLP explicitly disavows any responsibility and liability pertaining to an FBO's decision to operate his or her forever business as a business entity. FLP does not represent, nor shall it give any tax, accounting, or legal advice regarding assigning one's forever business to a business entity. The company shall not be liable for any loss of profit, indirect, direct, special, or consequential damages, and for any other losses incurred or suffered by an FBO as a result of transferring one's distributorship from his or her individual name to a business entity. An FBO is considered an independent contractor and is required to conduct his or her business within the terms of the Forever Business Agreement and in compliance with the company policies and the Code of Professional Conduct that are applicable in the country in which he or she is conducting business. A forever business consists of the person named on the Forever Business Owner application form on file at the Home Office. If the spouse of a legally married FBO wishes to create his or her own forever business, he or she must do so by sponsoring directly under their spouse or directly under the spouse sponsor. Hope that's clear. If the spouse of a legally married terminated FBO wishes to create their own forever business within 1 year of the date of termination, they must do so by sponsoring directly under the terminated FBO's former sponsor. However, if joining a year or more after the termination, the spouse may choose any FBO as his or her sponsor. An FBO shall be held responsible to properly manage his or her own forever business, specifically but not limited to preventing family members from using information obtained through such forever business to circumvent compliance of company policies and the Code of Professional Conduct. Sorry about that. Okay, policies and the Code of Professional Conduct required or evolving from the forever business of the FBO. An FBO's failure to properly manage his or her own forever business may result in termination. In the event that the downlines of an FBO sponsor into a foreign country, the FBO has not previously been sponsored into that country, the FBO will automatically be sponsored into that foreign country and agrees to the prevailing policies and local laws of that foreign country and agrees to be found by the dispute resolution policies. FLP agrees to sell the FBO product and pay volume bonuses as provided in the company marketing plan, provided the FBO is not in violation of such FBO's contract with FLP. An FBO may develop his or her own marketing techniques, so as long as they are not in violation of any company, state, federal, or jurisdictional rules, regulations, or statutes. Any transfer other than by inheritance of a forever business without prior company approval is a prohibited, and any such transfer shall be void. For the purpose of this provision, a change of beneficial interest of a trust held forever business shall be treated as a transfer, which requires written approval by the company to be valid, except as herein provided, an FBO is prohibited from directly or indirectly changing sponsors. FLP will only consider the first valid application received by the Home Office. Subsequent applications shall be disallowed. 17.06, when an FBO changes residence to a different country, he or she must notify the old country of residence so that so that the address can be changed and a new home country is assigned. Errors or questions: if an FBO has questions about or believes any errors have been made regarding the personal discount, bonuses, downline activities, reports, charges, or changes, the FBO must notify FLP within 60 days of the date of the purported error or incident in question. FLP is not responsible for any errors, omissions, or problems not reported within 60 days. I hope that was clear. So moving right along, we have Gary Shreve, and he says, forever success is due to putting people first, both through thoughtful leadership and quality products that will benefit FBOs' lives. So let us all succeed in adhering to the company policy. Thank you so much, FBO. So I'm gonna now hand over to my colleague Green. And we're gonna go through the last part of our presentation with you.
Thanks, Mokgadi. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. That was a lot. Yes, that was a lot. I see some comments. People are saying, please simplify some few things for us. This is a little bit deep. And we had also some few comments. People are saying very nice things about the previous question. All right, there was some people, their comments are still saying their phones. So I'm not going to say people's phones now, but Ndawana is saying, what do we do if I notice an ethical behavior in an FBO? How do I report this? We'll talk about that later. as soon as we finish this Ndawana. And someone with a Samsung is saying, I am intending to change my life, grow, and inspire others. That's another good one. That's another good one. So, but before we even answer any questions and do all of those other things, what we're going to do now, we are going to finish up this lesson, and then we will take it from there. But as Mokgadi has said, let us all succeed in adhering to the company policy. Okay, Gary Shreve also is encouraging us to do that. I hope most of the people know these people that are giving these codes, because they are part of the committee, and some of the final decisions that are taken at Forever, these are these people that have a say to them. Okay, so how to get a quick response. Remember, we went through this, some of our colleagues went through this, and we are also going to emphasize on it. Same applies to Ndawana when he's asking for how do we get hold of so and so to get answers on questions like this. Okay, so for tips and education, how to get a quick response on your queries. Okay, the first one is, if you want a quick response from FBO support, send your email, send your inquiry to the correct email address. Inquiries you must send to FBO support. Okay. For password reset, for responsoring, sponsor inquiries, updating banking details, updating accounts details, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These 6 queries, you can send them to fbosupport@forever.co.za. Okay. This also payment inquiries, earnings, marketing approvals, company policy, Ndawana. Any queries about company policies, you send them to fbosupport@forever.co.za. Exception report, activation in foreign countries, and technical queries. All these you can please send them to fbosupport@forever.co.za. And for Zendesk queries, please, if you've got queries about collection codes, orders not processed, or any queries about Bashira orders, please send them to support@foreversa.zendesk.com. I repeat, support@foreversa.zendesk.com. All right. For any queries regarding collection codes, orders not processed, and Bashira orders. For queries about order tracking, back orders, missing or incorrect orders, damaged stock, or out of stock list, please send them to dc@forever.co.za or gift@forever.co.za. I repeat, orders, if you have a query on order tracking, back orders, missing or incorrect orders, damaged stock, or out of stock list, please send your email to dc@forever.co.za or gift@forever.co.za. Okay. We are going to have a part 2 of this company policy training. And as you can see, there is a lot of things that we did not know as FBOs. And we as FBO support, we are doing everything that we can to support you guys so that you can learn specifically mostly on the things that you shouldn't be doing. Our next training, our part 2 for me and Hadi, our next training is going to be on the 6th of May 2025. It will be on a Tuesday, same time. So let's work together to educate ourselves and our downline and FBOs. Okay. And all our missed company policy trainings, you can find them on our YouTube. You can find them on our Facebook page. You can find them on all our social media platforms. You are welcome to always send us an email to FBO Support if you're not sure which one is our social media platforms. But as you can see here, you can watch and catch up by going to our YouTube page or joining the Forever Southern Africa FBO Training and Support Facebook group. You can always do that. Right, so now we are open to general questions and discussions. Okay, I know this one is going to take a little bit longer, so we tried by all means to finish as early as possible. We have a few minutes, so I see Dr. Nzaki is on fire today. Dr. Nzaki, you can go ahead and ask your question.
Good afternoon. How are you?
I'm good, Dr. Nzaki. How are you doing?
Great, thanks. I just need you to back.
I didn't see you on Two Oceans. What happened?
I wasn't feeling well.
No, Dr. Nzaki, no. But anyway, let's go ahead. Let's hear your questions. Your volume is too low.
Is my volume too low? Let's take it up. Is it better?
A little bit?
Oh, I can't go better than that. You cannot hear me.
Okay, let's see what we can do.
I just need you to take us back to the slide before making claims. There's some information there that I would like to
The slide for making
review.
claims.
Be the slide before that one, before making claims.
Making claims. Is it right at the beginning?
It's right at the beginning. Go back. Let's see. Oh, let's you passed it. Just find making claims and go one slide back.
Okay.
You passed it very fast. Go back to selling in whatever. One slide back. Okay, sorted.
Okay.
Don't worry. I just wanted to track up some information there. Thanks.
Okay. That's all.
That's all. Thank you so much.
Dr. Nzaki?
Yes, that's all. Thank you so much.
Thank you for your service. No problem. And anyone else who's got any other questions? You can raise up your hand. If I see your hand, I can Ndawana. You can unmute yourself.
Hi, good afternoon. How are you?
Good afternoon, Ndawana. How is Namibia?
Namibia is quite okay. We are enjoying, we are blessed.
Awesome.
Yes, I'm still coming to a point that I raised in the comment to say, for a presentation to pass on informations that are sharp and just straight to the points, it would be advisable, if possible, for the presenters to summarize what the book has. I know we are all in possession of the book. And then the reason why most of the time we don't grasp those information is because some people can't read, some people don't have time, some people, it's so many things, language barriers and so much. But then if someone sits in a presentation where someone has just made snap points, straight to the point, what this paragraph communicates to the FBO, that would be best than or screening the whole paragraph that I still have in my bag in the book. Yes, yes. Let's put it in the presentation PowerPoint. If a team of people could even sit and just summarize those in terms of slides, and then whenever we are coming up with this information, we send it out in good, sharp information, organized. I'm not saying it's not right what you did. It's very powerful. We are just saying, let's improve it to the best.
We will sort it out again on our second second half. Right now we just went directly through to the company policy, so that all of us as FBOs, we know what to do, and then part 2 we will work on that. Thank you so much, Dawana.
Yeah, yes, that was just my point of correction, and thanks so much for this initiative, and thank you so much for the effort. We know you guys are pushing. We know you want us to have the best. Thank you very much. Bye.
You are welcome. Thank you, Dawana. Thank you so much. Maria Nangolo.
Yes, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. How are you doing?
I'm doing fine.
Yes.
I just want you to go back a little bit for that slide of the emails when you want to do the inquiry.
To making what?
To go back to the slide of the email when we want to make an inquiry.
Or for the emails?
Yes, for the emails.
Okay. Which email are you looking for?
The one when we want to do an inquiry of our orders, and no, not this one. This one I got it. And the other one will say when we want to do the follow-up of our orders and something like that. Yeah,
this
that
one for the back orders.
Yes, yes.
This one.
Yes, that one.
Okay. It's the first email address is dc@forever.co.za. And the second one is gift@forever.co.za.
Yeah.
Those are the 2 emails.
Oh, the first and the second.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you very much.
No problem. No problem. Natalie.
Okay.
Vumbu.
Hi, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Natalie. How are you doing?
I'm good, and you?
Yes. Guys, don't
missed...
forget I'm here with Mokgadi. She will also assist in answering questions, okay?
I just need clarity with regards to the prohibition that you read, the one for advertising products below the suggested retail price.
Yes.
What you were reading, it was saying that it is prohibited. So my question is, does this mean that doing specials for customers is not allowed?
It is not allowed, Natalie. Because now when you advertise making specials, it's not the prices that are within the company. So if you decide to advertise a Statue Jenny combo, which which retails for 7,110 rands, and then you decide to make it on special for 5,000 rand, that is against company policy. You're not allowed to do that.
Okay, so that okay. The specials, I've seen FBOs doing specials about the aloe vera gel. You buy 2 and then you get 1 for free. Does that mean that is not allowed?
We could not hear you properly, but did you say if you advertise that if you buy 1 aloe vera gel and you get 1 free, is that okay?
Yes.
Is that your question?
I've seen such specials. Yes, maybe buy 2 aloe vera gels and then you get 1 for free.
Please don't do that. Don't advertise that.
Okay.
because that's definitely not what we are. That's not how we are selling it. Some people might come maybe here at the product center and say, hey, we saw a special. If I buy 2 aloe vera gels, I'm supposed to get 1.
Okay, thanks.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
We were expecting a lot of questions. We thought this was going to be very difficult. Don't you think, Mokgadi?
We
And
thought
this
it's gonna be the longest training we're gonna have today.
Yes. But now we see that you guys are okay. I'm trying to fit you in the screen there. All right. Now
Oh, I think we have 3 more hands from Nombini. Okay, Nombini, the platform is open.
Thank you, Mokgadi. How are you guys doing? I hope you can hear me. My voice is not doing the things.
We'll try.
Thank you. Just a question. I'm new. I can't remember which slide, but you mentioned something along the lines of FBOs not allowed to whether create their own pamphlets or something like that. So what I wanted to check with that is that what I did is when I received the literature, we were given information on the pack to say, should you want to, I think, create your own pamphlet, these are the guidelines, the fonts, the size, the color, and the stuff that we are allowed to use. Is that not okay?
It's not really okay, Nombini. What you have to do is before we have to, as a support team, that flyer of yours, it has to be approved first.
Okay.
Yeah, so if
Irrespective
you
of
have a
me
flyer,
having-
then you have to send it over to support so that our manager can approve it. You don't just create a flyer and then you distribute it. It has to be approved first.
Oh, okay. Okay, noted.
Yeah. Okay, and then the next one is it's Angie. Angie, the platform is open.
Okay, thank you for the opportunity. Hi, guys.
Hi, Angie.
Hi, Angie.
I have, I think, 2 or 3 questions regarding, there was a slide on, what was it, on sponsoring. I think you guys were just flying through that. So I want to understand more on which part of the sponsoring a person or sponsoring an FBO is prohibited and which part is not prohibited. I would like to get to be clarified on that part.
Of sponsoring an FBO.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, there is quite a few that I can think of right now that we just read. But remember, if you for example, when you're recruiting an FBO, the first thing that you need to know is that the application form that the FBO is completing, it is what do you call it? A legal document. So if someone signs on that document, it means that they agree with the odds and the conditions that come with that. So if you are recruiting someone and you sign on their behalf, it is illegal. Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, that makes sense, yes.
Okay. And the other thing is, what else did we read? What else did we read? I can't think of anything offhand. Now we have to go back and look at it. But Angie, can we give you a call? Just send us an email and we'll give you a call because right now we have to go through it. We're not prepared to answer fully that question, but we can give you a call or we can send an email to you. Just send an email to FBO support@forever.co.za and we'll get back to you on that one fully. Because
okay, where do I send the email? Maybe you can just type it for me there in the chat.
Sorry, FBO support Are you with us, Angie?
Yes, I'm listening.
FBO support at forever.
FBO support it forever.
.co.za.
Okay. Okay. All right. And I think we can consider the other questions also through the call. Yeah. Thank you.
Yes, no problem. No problem. All right. Dawana and Natalie, I believe we spoke already. We have Ewe. Ewe. Ewe is busy already. Who's Galaxy A12? Okay, so no one named Galaxy A12. So we'll go back to Natalie. Are you guys still there?
Yes, thank you. I have a question around the prohibition. You read that an FBO, I think an FBO is not allowed to, okay, let me put it this way. When it comes to selling forever living products in stores, you read something that says that you are allowed to sell the product, that is, if you have a shop, I believe you said a barber shop or salon or something, then
Yes.
you are allowed to sell the forever living product within that shop. So now
Yes, but
yeah, but
you're not allowed to advertise.
okay,
Mhm.
yes, okay. So now I would like to find out, when it comes to the shop, for example, at the malls, you get a shop with 4 walls, and then you get another shop whereby it's a table or it's a stall. Let me put it that way, a stall within the mall. So does forever living differentiate between a shop with 4 walls or a stall within the mall?
Yes.
Is the stall within the mall whereby a person is selling other things and then they put the forever living products there? For example, let's say a person is already selling the health products from other companies, but it's not a shop with 4 walls. It is a stall within the mall, inside the mall. I don't know if you know those tables or those stalls that they put within the mall. Is the person allowed to do that?
Natalie, that's a very good question, and it really sounds very complicated. The best answer I can give you right now is that rather you consult with the office and get it checked.
Okay.
To get the
Because
authorization.
yes, because I think the difference is the rental. The one with 4 walls, room with 4 walls, they pay more than the one, who's having a store.
No matter what the difference is, Natalie, the safest thing to do so that we can all be able to sell the products and benefit as individuals. Remember, Forever wants to empower individuals and families and bring love into the company. So not to promote companies that already are big. So rather you consult with the office, with the head office, or with the product center that is nearby you, and find advice and get it checked. And after that, then we can take it from there. What do you think?
Okay.
All right.
No, that is okay.
Thanks, Natalie. Okay.
Okay, I think that Ewe says is struggling to unmute the mic. So Ewe, you can type your question in the chat. And then because time is not on our side, I believe your question will be answered in the next session. which we're gonna have on the 6th of May. So, okay, we're gonna take one last question from G, and then unfortunately we won't take any more questions. Okay, G, the platform is open.
Hi.
Yes.
Emily. I would like to find out, are we allowed to sell on Take a Lot? Because I've been seeing our products on Take a Lot.
Okay, G, you are not allowed to sell on Take a Lot. So the Take a Lot is with the company, but as an FBO that cares about their business, my advice to you is that you are not allowed to sell on Take a Lot. So we are working very hard to take all the stores that are selling our products on Take a Lot down. And yeah, so in essence, you are not allowed to sell and Take a Lot. Okay, G's network is quite bad, so I hope you got that, G, but if you didn't get it, you can still go to YouTube and access Masego. Masego?
Hi, everyone. Thank you. There's someone who asked a question on the chat box. I think you missed it. They asked if we are allowed to do car stickers.
Price increase.
Car stickers, the stickers that you
Hi,
put on
Masego.
your car.
Or
the
the pamphlets and the stickers and the booklets.
Yes, but the ones that you stick on your car, you make a pamphlet and then they put it, then it's a magnetic one, you put it on your car. Are we allowed to do that? Do we also need to get approval of that design first before we print it?
Yes, Masego, I will suggest you do that just to prevent a few other things that are not in line with our company policy. We will advise you to do that, yes. Please contact us at the head office and then let's work together. Is that okay with you?
Yes, thank you.
Thanks, Masego.
Thank you so much, everyone. I think we tried to answer all your questions. Everyone that had their hand up, we tried to answer your questions. And if we didn't get to your question, we are going to, as a team, we'll be going through the chats. So hopefully we get to answer all your questions in our next session. So that's it from me and the team. See you next time.
See you next time. Bo, 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 bo. Guys, we'll see you next time. You've been great. So much.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.